home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad deal and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your in a room with me. I have it eating cherries on my hand like damn on who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this for the team, bro.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Zach Collins. Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
It'll be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Buzelis. Simons from outside. Porter against MP. Antetokounmpo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Kuzma outside. Porter with it. Now defended by MP. Rollins against Simon. Here's Young. That shot misses. And the Bulls with possession. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. MP sets the screen for Simon.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. They now take the lead.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
MP finds Simon. Now Buzelis. Simon's on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Simons has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Good. 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Giannis dishes to Porter. With the drive and the rejection by MP. Basket counts.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Outside, Williams jacks up a three, and the Bulls another three.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Pass to Turner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Here's Buzelis, following the score by Miles Turner.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Giannis, releases, and it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Simons, the pass to MP. Now Buzelis, 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get the... Yeah, we hope. From Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jang, and Rollins subbed in for Prince. Chicago also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Miller, and Fernie Simons comes in for Colin Sexton, and MP subbed in for Trey Jones. So the Bulls 5 right now. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Simons in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Yabusele. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma from downtown. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Bulls leading by 6. In transition, here come the Bulls. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
He's too strong. If you're going to hit Giannis, make him feel it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Simons on the wing. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 6. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Giddey kicks to MP. Three-pointer, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The response triple by Giddey, showing some serious competitiveness.
Simons against Kuzma. Driving in. Good work there as it goes. Kuzma's got 7.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bulls moving the ball around. Whoosh in. No stopping MP.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let him get deep positioning like that?
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Turner's checked in for Portis, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. Here's Giannis. Can't convert off the spin.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Simons from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
Yeah, look, that was good defense, but Giannis was determined.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. MP kicks to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from 3. He's a knockdown guy.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
Taking a closer look at the first half match.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. One of the stories here, Anfernee Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Bucks trail by 7. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Collins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
MP with a screen on Rollins. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 15 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Giannis. And stolen by Williams. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Simons from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Simons has got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. And there's the drive. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a jam from Kuzma. The athleticism there makes him look unstoppable.
MP with a screen on Giannis. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Pass to MP. Porter pulls it in. Bucks trail by 8. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Collins. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Goes up on the high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Porter's got 8 points.
You love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
To the paint. Pass to Buzelis. MP dishes to Williams. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot on. And it's Simons missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by MP. Over MP. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 9. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Giddey's checked in. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Hits it from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Williams kicks to Giddey. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Back to MP. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 8. Down low, here's Rollins. Misses from close range. For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. MP finds Giddey. Back to MP. At the top of the key, Buzelis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 11, so the Bulls 5 right now. Zach Collins is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. Antetokounmpo, a screen on MP. Porter inside. MP's there. Gets a hand on it. Saves him with the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Simons with the screen on Porter. Buzelis with the ball. MP. Basket is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Jacks up a three. Buries the deep ball.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
A three-pointer. Good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's stolen by Buzelis. MP outside. MP sets the screen for Simons. Trained from outside.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simons.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Now Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that's going to go in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
MP up top. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a 3rd win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Watching you play tonight, MP, it looked like you were more excited by your blocked shots than anything else. Was that the case?
Hey, man, block shots get everyone going. Me, my teammates, fans, ghosts, if there are any. Probably even aliens get excited by block shots, right?
Right.
I mean, not saying there are any. Again, just want to make that clear.
Okay. Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen.
There goes the clear outs and popping after screens.
Great. We'll tell Coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks very much. It needs to change this week.
First day, a little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving on the crowd. You'll be great.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. MP is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Collins in at the 5. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at small forward. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
MP's shot is good.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
From deep, Mitchell gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The drive by Simons, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's MP. Screen by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simons passes to MP. The shot comes out. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Here's MP after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Collins, left side. Chicago passing it around. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Simons has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mobley, a screen on Simons. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
MP finds Simons. MP, a screen on Mitchell. Back to MP. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Merrill comes in for Tyson. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers second.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Outside Mitchell. From the high post. Yes, on the jumper. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to Simons. Back to MP. Shoots from 14. The shot no good. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And the defensive player of the year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Simon's shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Mitchell. 43 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer, Harden. It's not going to go for him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's MP. Can't get it to drop. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Simons. From deep, Mitchell. Merrill outside. Here's the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, classic dish from the big man to the outside. Mobley saw his team had an opening on the arc.
And here's Simons outside. He can't get that one to fall. Just a big-time effort from Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. 8 points in... Tyson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and it's Harden in for Schroeder. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Miller. Simons comes in for Sexton, and MP subbed in for Jones. Bulls trail by 3. And so in the game for the Bulls, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then it's Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Simons in at the small forward position. Work in the interior, MP.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions over the last 3 years.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Merrill outside. Here's Wade. Giddey defends. Here's Merrill. Cleveland again missing. For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Williams' shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Merrill passes to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Harden. Can they get it? Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 6.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
MP no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Basket counts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
1:05 left to play in the first half. Harden with a bucket.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Giddey. And here's Simons outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Cleveland leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Simons. And Cleveland, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Williams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Simons, right side. To the middle. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Harden from outside. No good there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. I'd like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to...
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
The 3. Buzelis, that one's good. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the night.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Pass to Tyson. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Simons outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. MP against Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 12 points.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Pass to Williams. Back to Simons. Now Williams. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. The rebound by Allen.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Harden to pass to Mitchell. Misses the 3. The Bulls trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Allen. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's Buzelis. Outside, Williams. Now MP, defended by Harden. Screen by MP. Simons. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 14 points now for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Giddey's checked in. Outside Harden for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland leading by 6. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter here. Mobley up top, pass to Harden. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside, Williams. From deep, Giddey. He buries it from 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. Fires the three. Buzelis grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Chicago passing it around. MP finds Giddey. MP, a screen on Mitchell. Back to MP. That's good on the jumper. Now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Wade drives in. Blocked! And they get it back. And the bucket is good. Harden's got 17. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also make...
He's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Wade. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Yabusele. Buzelis comes in for Miller. Williams is checked in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Buzelis out there with Williams. Then it's MP. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Collins in at the 5. Outside Simons. MP against Harden. Here's Simons. Takes a 3. The triple drop.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
MP against Harden. Jacks up a 3. MP pulls it down. Bulls trail by 7. Now pass to Williams. Now MP. Screen by MP. Clock at 6. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
Allen outside. And Harden gets the double team. Here's Tyson. Now Mobley. Throws it up. Ooh, the shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now Simons. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Tyson. Mitchell. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good scorer.
Here's Collins. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Harden with the rebound. And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. That one's in there.
Fighting for those points. The Beard playing tough.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line. Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
On the wing, Williams. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And the Bulls call time here. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
2 shots. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Tough sledding for you tonight, MP, as you couldn't get going on offense. What do you look to build on after a loss like this?
There's so much to build on after a loss like this. You know, you just got to forget about the bad stuff and throw it away and start again tomorrow. Each and every one of us is capable of greatness, and we need to prove that next time out, so we will.
Can't wait, MP. Thank you so much. BA, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer.
Yo, MP, let's go.
How you feeling, MP?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on. Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
MP, what do you think about going up against Dylan Harper?
Trivia time. Did you know he and I played in the same number of NCAA tournament games?
0?
Exactly. But I played a season in Europe against grown men. That's an advantage I got. He's good, but I know I'm better.
I guess we'll find out. Thanks, MP.
No, I'm better, Dom.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dom. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player-involved movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And for Chicago, Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's MP. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Stan, Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
MP, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Here's Harper, banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Williams passes to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams finds MP. Here's Buzelis. Simons from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Pass to Wembanyama to the inside and stolen by Williams. MP right side. Now Buzelis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. MP, good.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Spurs trail by 4. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Over Collins. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off and go.
Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Williams. And it's Simons in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively.
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Williams with a clean look, and it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And yes, it's good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Outside, Simon pulls up. That one doesn't go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
On the wing, Williams. Inside. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from MP.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Giddey against Castle. Wembanyama outside. Off target with his 3. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Williams. Plays it up off the glass. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Pass to Giddey. To the middle. Harper with the steal. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And here is Williams. Giddey the pass to Williams. MP kicks to Simons. MP with a screen on Johnson. And it's Simons missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Down low. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama. making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. And now that we have a second here, let's check out. And that concludes halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from... Victor Wembanyama.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie toward a faster pace. Do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Outside, Simons. Pass to MP. It's Collins, high post. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Collins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. It's Vassell on the wing. Back to Harper. Now Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. It doesn't go for him. Well, Chicago has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Mr. Collins. To the right side. Back to MP. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Castle. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not a great start to the second half. He's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
MP sets the screen for Buzelis. Back to MP. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. MP right side. Shot clock at 5. And it's Simons missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Vassell. Nice D from Williams.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bulls with some changes. Guerschon Yabusele comes in for Collins. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Castle against Giddey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. And stolen by Vassell. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Now Olynyk covered by MP. In the corner, Castle with it. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you know, Vassell has shown significant improvement as a passer since entering the league.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Spins. Harper. Count it. Harper's got 12 in the game.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
MP inside. He's guarded by Harper. MP, no good. Castle with it. The layup off target. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running with...
The Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Nick Richards. Buzelis comes in for Yabusele. Williams is checked in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Trey Jones. They've got MP. Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Collins in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And he makes that one.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Victor Wembanyama. Hey, Allie, what are they telling you?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He told me the cause of discomfort right now is a strain to the lower back. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And, of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster. Got it! Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Simons against Castle. Outside, Vassell.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And with so many teams, Dan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower price, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Here's Vassell. Castle fires. No good from 3. Bulls trail by 7. Now MP tries it from 16. Count it!
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so clutch.
Simons against Castle. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
MP with a screen on Castle. Simons! Rebounded by Vassell. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Rebounded by Vassell. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kornet with it, working on Collins.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Obviously a tough loss for you, MP. What stands out as the biggest thing going forward?
It all starts with me. I can't be getting, I don't know, I didn't see the numbers, but I didn't do much on the glass tonight, and that can't happen. I can't come up short like that and expect us to win, so I gotta do more.
You'll get him next time, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
All right. We're back in the locker room after I just took Dylan Harper to school.
All right, what'd you think of his game? You feel like he's overrated or?
Nah, he's a solid player. It's just more that I'm underrated. But that's all going to change real quick after today. Put some respect on my name. MP, out.
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
Hey, what's good, Chris? So my agent tells me you're the GOAT when it comes to doctoring a bad shot.
Well, you understand it. If you want to learn how to get to your spots and be money once you get there, I'm your guy. I can even help you improve your hook shot down low, if that's what you're into.
Hey, that's what's up. So, how are you running things around here?
We've got drills for whatever you need. You can set up and take your time, you can get shots up in a hurry, and you can even challenge me in one-on-one.
I like that. Say less, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get that work in. It's Mr. Hot Zone himself. What's up, brother? That's how you do it, MP. Incredible work today.
Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder.
those kicks, MP.
Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Pistons. For the Bulls, middle of the pack with a 5-5 record. They hope to break through with a win tonight. Pistons, Bulls, coming up next. Great to have you with us. We are, and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Cleveland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is, can they learn from those errors?
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Anthony Simons, Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's MP in at the 1. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at center. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
Collins passes to Okoro. Here's MP. And no good, trying to use the glass. For 3, Robinson. Second chance shot. And Harris with the lay-in.
That is really good positioning that time by Harris. He set himself up in a perfect spot to grab that offensive board.
Now here's Simons, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Cunningham outside. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Thompson, just 4 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So it's Chicago now, following the three-pointer by Detroit. And here's Simons outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And Simons really making you pay from distance right now.
Cunningham looking it over. Picked by Stewart to the paint. And finished off by Stewart.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Collins outside. Back to MP. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Screen by MP. There's Simons with a 3. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Stewart, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Okoro passes to MP. Okoro with the ball. Working on Thompson. And the three-pointer goes.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. This one for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Back to MP. Here's Buzelis. He's watched by Cunningham. Simon's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Cunningham outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. 19-footer. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And here's MP from outside. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Detroit on top. They lead by 1. And quarter. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Then for Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Richards. Simons comes in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Holland. Williams defending. Robinson on the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Holland out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, as a scorer, Cunningham is equally comfortable from all 3 levels.
And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's Cunningham missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Okoro passes to MP. There's Simons with a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And you think of players who heat up in a hurry. You got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance, and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Reed, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Holland. Then for Chicago, Collins comes in for Yabusele, and Buzelis is subbed in for Williams. A minute 42 left in the first half. Back to Robinson from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition. Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Bulls leading by 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From deep, MP.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Picked by Stewart. And it's Thompson penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Count it. Buzelis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Harris outside. No good. Unable to win this run. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Simons. Pulls it from the top of the key. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Cunningham. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap.
You look at the Pistons, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Bulls.
Their efficiency.
And that'll do it for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's MP. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. Robinson on the wing. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. And that one's good. Stewart.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Brian.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got his first 2 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Cunningham passes to Harris. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound. Bulls leading by 15. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. But he just gets the job done.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Robinson. Harris outside. Thompson passes to Stewart. Now here's Harris. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Stewart, no good. MP, the pass to Collins. MP, high post. Here's Buzelis. Pounded by Harris. Pass to Buzelis. Simons outside. Another miss by Simons.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Here's Harris. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Chicago leading by 15. MP, the pass to Okoro. And here's Simons. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Bulls. Josh Giddey's checked in for Simons. Harris left side. Stewart. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one's on Zach Collins. Yabusele, he's checked in for Collins. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Here's Okoro. And it's good for 2. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Harris. Oh, a special move before that shot. Harris has got 7.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Pass to Buzelis. MP, a screen on Harris. Into the lane. Oh, he tries a 3. And MP with the 3. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP, and there's another one for Chicago.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
Pass to Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so it's Chicago. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him.
Substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Yabusele. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro is checked in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Okoro on the wing, defended by Thompson. Here's Buzelis. MP! Oh, he missed the jumper! And here are the Pistons. They're on a 15-6 run. The sweet reverse. Nice finish.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Screen by MP. And he nails it.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Cunningham against MP. Robinson outside. Harris. And the 3 misses. Chicago leading by 15. Outside Simons. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Puts up the tray. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Count it. Good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Jenkins. No good on the 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Screen by MP. Inside.
Move around.
And the layup is good off the glass.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Picked by Reed. Here's Cunningham. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball stolen. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals, you'll see the same things. The best players doing everything. That's the way this game is supposed to be played. Every player is capable of doing everything, and that's me and my squad.
Well, congrats to you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. Thank you for joining us.